y'all. I'm Danny, and this is Heard. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Heard the Podcast. I'm your host, Danny, and we're back from a hiatus. This has been a very eventful past month or so. Quick life update. I'm now 30 years old. I am now 30 years old. Clap it up for me. I'm officially in the 30 club now, J-Rob. I'm now 30 years old. I don't know, it hasn't hit me yet. I'm really excited though. Just to, I guess, like, embark on this new chapter. We've all experienced the growing pains of our 20s. So now I guess it's just time to experience the 30s. 30s are still very young. I just feel like I expect to reach new heights in my 30s, J-Rob. I expect to just accomplish more things. I expect to make more money. I expect to elevate in my career paths. I expect to, and somewhere in my 30s, I expect to meet my soulmate. Mm-hmm. I expect to start a family. Okay. So hopefully that works out.
It's coming.
I'm put it in God's hands, but I pray for a nice, healthy, happy family. I want to be a mom one day. I do.
It's coming.
But J-Rob, so today is kind of ghetto. Today's a good day. I feel it's a good day, but today is kind of ghetto because I broke a nail. I broke a nail late last night. Then I broke another nail this morning. So look, it's very ghetto.
Oh yeah, you ghetto out here.
It's very ghetto. And I was like, should I finesse and just go get my 2 nails fixed before I come here? Because I live in Baltimore now. And right. we record close to D.C. That's like an hour drive. So like, should I finesse? Knowing my late ass, I'm not very punctual at all. That's one thing I need to work on.
Late
in my 30s. I need to be more punctual.
Every podcast.
Is that what?
Every podcast, you're late.
I'm not late every podcast.
Except for 1 or 2. That's it.
Shut up. Anyway, so I was like, should I get this fixed and like really hope to get to my podcast on time? But I was like, no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm like, let me just be grown and just stick it out. I'm gonna thug it out because I have an interview today with someone, a nice talented producer. And you know what? I'm gonna just thug it out. Fuck it. I'm gonna embrace these 2 ghetto ass nails being broken. Fuck it.
That's the new style. That's the new style right there.
Fuck it. I'm gonna embrace it. So yeah,
embrace it.
It's ghetto.
Embrace it.
It's very ghetto today.
Embrace it.
But it's all good. Okay. So anyway, so let's go on to the show. A lot has happened these last month or so. I have been recording, but I just want to catch up on some things.
Yep.
Some more recent things rather. First off, Angel Reese.
Yeah.
She's from Maryland. She's from Baltimore. Or she's from
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Okay, she's from Maryland.
Yeah.
I'm not really into sports. I don't know unless the athlete dates one of the Kardashians or dates one of the singers that I'm into. I don't know anything about the sports. I don't know a thing. So, and also, let alone the WNBA. But shout out to Angel Reese because she's a badass bitch. Her and was it Flaw J or Flo J or
Flo J?
Flo J or
yeah.
I'm sorry if I
Flaw J.
Flaw J. I'm sorry if I fucked your name up, girl.
New Orleans.
Shout out to her too. They are LSU students and athletes. Yeah. And they won the national championship.
National championship, yeah.
Yes, they're national champions. Just shout out to those black girls really making a name for themselves. I feel like they really put more eyes on the WNBA. I feel like no one really, the WNBA wasn't really in the spotlight like that. It wasn't really popularized.
College basketball.
College basketball, yeah. Oh shit, my bad. My bad, y'all. See,
I
don't know a thing.
But still,
still, I mean, shit, you gonna make it to WNBA playing how you playing. So you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, go on. But I want to shout out to them because I love how they've been in the public eye recently, and she's been scrutinized for her actions, and of course, race plays a role into it. But I really love and appreciate how she's outspoken, she's articulate, she's educated, she's a college graduate. Both of them, they're college students. I love how both of them are very educated. They're talented. They're outspoken. They can articulate themselves very well. They're not afraid to be themselves, and I love that. And I love how they called out First Lady Biden for her bullshit. Why would you want to invite both the losing team and winning? It's just weird.
That never happens at all.
Exactly. Like, anyway, but yeah. So shout out to Angel Reese. Shout out to Flaw J. I saw her freestyle on Sway. Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to those young ladies and the whole LSU basketball team, women's basketball team. Yeah. I don't know a thing about sports. I did buy an Angel Reese shirt. So sis, you could have my money anytime you want to. Yeah. So that's that on that. Anywho, that was my money moves, by the way. So on to the next thing. Before I get into my topics, real quick, I want to say this. I don't want to be too long on this topic. I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying?
I know what it is.
Whether he's innocent or guilty, I'm really upset on how the whole Jonathan Majors thing is playing out, because he was one of the main men that I would lust after, and I loved how he was on a roll with his stardom, and he was booking. At one point when we saw him in the movie theater, he was in 3 movie trailers, at once, back to back. I just hate how this is playing out. And whether he's innocent or guilty, it's just really sad to see someone, a young black man on the rise. He was going to play Dennis Rodman. He was going to do all these things. I just hate how this situation is playing out. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you healed.
Healing. You're
healing. But you're in a way better place than what you were 3 weeks ago.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anywho. So on to the topics. I'm trying to hide these 2 fucked up fingers, but hey.
You keep showing them.
I know. I didn't realize how much I use my left hand. I didn't realize that. But okay.
Well, put your phone in your left hand.
I'm gonna have to sit on my hand when she comes. I'm gonna have to sit on this one hand and just be like,
no, just put your phone in your left hand.
Fuck it.
That's it.
But I'm gonna do like this.
Exactly.
You can't see it?
No.
You can't see it?
No.
Okay. Anywho, so on to the topics. Okay. So Pusha T. He still comes around the area once in a while. I think he records here too. Not this studio, but he records around here, I think.
He lives here.
Oh, he lives here? He lives in Maryland, not Virginia?
I think he lives in Bethesda. I think.
He might live in Bethesda, actually. That sounds about right. He might live in Bethesda, honestly.
Great place for sure. It's a great place for sure. Great place. But I think he lives out there.
I haven't really spent much time in Bethesda, I feel like. I just been through.
Go in and out.
Because that's right before Rockville, right? Or that's after Rockville. That might be after Rockville. Before Rockville?
I think it's before. Yeah, I think it's before.
It's Montgomery County, then it's Rockville. It's not past Rockville?
No.
You sure? So is Bethesda in between?
Yeah, it's in between. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Nice place though.
It is? Nice houses and stuff? Yeah, I've never spent too much time in Bethesda, honestly. Yeah. But anywho, Pusha T's wife, I think her name is Virginia. Mm-hmm. So she actually came out and said on her Instagram story, his wife explains how she felt being the oddball amongst typical rapper wives and girlfriends. Mm-hmm. So she says, if I'm being honest, initially the only thing hard about it was being the okay with being the oddball in the room. Not looking like a rapper girlfriend / wife. I used to feel awkward amongst the women who had a fake ass, bodycon dress, caked up face. But for a while now, I thought I'm way cooler. So I guess, she at first she felt like she was the oddball because she didn't fit into the rapper, and then, honestly they all do look like the snatched waist, BBL, tight dress, caked up face, like she said, nose job, lip job, all this, the lace fronts, all that stuff. And his wife is very beautiful. She's very naturally beautiful. And she's just not into all that stuff. And honestly, I'm really, people were upset about it. They were saying oh, why would you bring up other women to say you feel better because you're bringing up other women, you're comparing all this, whatever. my whole thing is this. I'm actually happy that she said that and she expressed that, because I just feel like as women, we, unconsciously, we make decisions based on the perception of men, honestly. And I have to even, I fall, I'm guilty of that sometimes too. Like when I get dressed to go out, I'm like, oh, let me make sure I look sexy. Let me make sure I show my boobs and make sure I show my ass a little bit. Mm-hmm. Even though I don't want to wear that. Like sometimes I just want to wear like this. Like I'm wearing overalls. I got big boobs. You can see my boobs. But like, sometimes I want to wear a graphic t-shirt, overalls, and some sneakers. Right. And I want to be fashionable in that way. Sometimes I don't want to wear I don't want to wear a tight dress or show my boobs all the time. You know what I mean? But it's like I do things because I want to. I'm going with my girlfriends and I want to be looked at too. Right. I have to be. I'm being honest. Like I want to be looked at too. So let me just wear this. Let me show my boobs. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I have to be like, no, I want to dress for myself because I don't want a guy to talk to me because he sees I have big boobs and a big butt. No. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like people always say, us women, we joke about how like, oh, I look a mess at the gas station. This guy talked to me. I looked a hot ass mess. And even guys be like, guys will say like, hey, he looked a mess, but he saw the potential in you.
Exactly.
And that's why he wants to come in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Just like wear what you want to wear when you want to wear. If you don't want to have a beat face and you just want to go and just be naturally cute and just wear a t-shirt and some jeans and be fashionable that way, or wear like a overall jumpsuit and be fashionable that way, you can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like she's married. She's a married woman, mm-hmm. And also like, we look online and these rappers with their girlfriends and baby mothers and wives, like they could be the prettiest thing walking and they still get dogged out. They still get fucking cheated on. They still get made a fool of for everyone to see. So it's like, yeah, take pride in your appearance, but like I feel like don't fucking consume yourself with trying to be sexy in the eyes of men. Trying to dress the way a man could perceive you, or just try to be attractive to men. Dress the way you want to dress. Like be happy and do what you want to do. You. Look how you want to look. Yeah, this woman is happy. She's married to one of the greatest rappers out right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
For a long time.
They have a beautiful child together for a long time. He out rapping these niggas for a long time now. For real. So yeah, I mean, shit. And then she want to bring up the bitches with the fake bodies. So what? She's making a point. She's making a fucking point. If you want to get a BBL, that's your business. The fuck?
Do what you do.
How is she bringing someone else down? She's just telling you how she felt. She feels like the oddball. Like, yeah. And I'm sure, what's Steph Curry's wife? Aisha Curry. I'm sure she felt like an oddball too, because she don't do that wild ass shit either.
She don't. She be chilling.
They all be fucking chilling. So it's like, I get it. I totally get it. Like I said, I'm trying to get out the mindset of like trying to go out. Like I said, I feel like I'm fashionable. I feel like I feel like I can be fashionable with sneakers on and jeans on, yeah. And I can be fashionable with heels on and dress on. I can be fashionable all the way around, all across the board with anything I wear. Right. So like, I need to be mindful of like, I don't care about being sexy to a man. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, the niggas that holler at you on the street, you don't want them niggas anyway. Those are the niggas that you want anyway. Why would I want to attract those types of niggas anyway? That cat call me and be weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't care. I want a husband. Anyway, shit. I want a husband.
Yeah, you gotta clip that one up. She want a husband. She said that.
Anyway, okay. So speaking of husbands and marriages and stuff, so we have not discussed this at all. What? But so about Marcus Houston marrying that 19-year-old. I think she's 22 by now. Mm-hmm. But he married her at 19. He is now 42, 41. So he married her in his 40s and she was 19. Mm-hmm. So he went on to discuss. Let me make sure I turn on my Bluetooth because I'm gonna play a little clippity clip. We've never discussed this. And I just tried to go on. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
But I picked this topic for a reason, and I want to know how you feel about this as well. Okay. So I'm going to preface this by saying Marcus Houston, he did some interview somewhere. I think it was Page Six or somebody. I don't know. Something, and he talked about marrying that young lady. Mind you, he met her while she was under. Of course, he met her underage, like when she was like 16, 17 or whatever.
Right.
And I guess he didn't have a conversation with her until she was of age. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so he says that Marcus Houston says his red flags in women are being too independent, bad attitudes, having children, despite being accused of grooming his young wife. So here is a little snippety snip. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Is this the Bluetooth right here, or which one's right here? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, so here we go.
A little different.
Hold on.
Me and my wife's situation is a little different.
Yeah.
How we met, through mutual friends and everything like that. When I met my wife, she was 17. So, we had no really conversation and no really connection until, she was of age. And, it's, people don't understand it. And I got a lot of backlash for marrying someone that was 19. And, when we did finally start to talk, I was like, this woman is like me. And she was just like, when I would talk to her, she just, for one, we had a spiritual connection. And I feel like that's the most important thing. We both love God. We both love Jehovah. And that was key. And being able to start being around her and talking to her and talking to, like, we got it. We connected through music. And, her spirit, her kindness, her heart reminds me a lot of me and my wife's situation.
Okay, so first off, I want to say this, right? His wife, she is gorgeous. Like, duh. Like, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous, okay? You definitely looked at that girl, that 17-year-old girl, and you was like, you 17? All right, let's wait another year. And then let's wait another 6 months, and I'm a talk to you, even though I.
It's crazy.
Listen, like I said, she's gorgeous. So him just saying like, "Oh, we love God, we love this." No, she's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. She's a baddie. You wanted her. She was 17. You was like, okay, I don't gotta wait that long. 8 months? I can hold out for 8 months. We can go public in 8 months. Okay? I can marry you at 19. Okay? Okay, so let's not do that. You was like, okay, 8 more months? Cool. Okay, cool. All right, bet. That's what that was. So it's very much like, yeah, it's like she's like me. I talked to her, and she's just like me. No, you're coming up with all these reasons as to why it would make sense to. No, you're just piling on. You're making it. You're trying to make it make sense when you saw that young lady, and you were like, oh shit, 7 more months. Bet. That's what that was. Okay, and you know what? She's of age. It's legal. Whatever. But she could be your, like, he's 42. Mm-hmm. That could be like his daughter. He could have been like a young dad. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. Okay. So he said that his red flags in women are, them being too independent, them coming with he said, I could have easily married a 40-year-old woman, but they come with too much baggage and kids. And I guess because at some point he said that he didn't want kids or whatever, or something like that. I think he might have had a child with a girl. I'm not sure. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care that much about this, but the specifics about it rather. But he openly said, like, I could have easily married a 42-year-old woman, but they come with too much baggage. They're too independent. They got kids. Blah blah blah. So basically, you don't want the drama that comes with. You want, like I said, they use the word groom, but you want this young woman that hasn't lived a life yet, that doesn't have a lot of baggage. It's easy for you to be with this young woman. Mm-hmm. Cool, whatever. That's the truth, right? I picked this topic just because, like, I think because of what I said. Because like, stop it. You saw that girl and you was like, okay, I can wait another 5 months. It's cool. That's what that was. I don't care what you say. You talk to her and you love God. Okay, like stop don't leave God out of this. Like y'all y'all put God into this and make it about God and like make it about a spiritual thing. Like no, you saw that woman. She was fine as fuck, and you said, okay, I can do the. I can wait another 9 months. It ain't nothing. We can go public in 9 months. It is what it is. Like stop it. You married her at 19. You met her at 17. You married her at 19. Like. Stop. And that's whatever. Anyway, so like I said, I picked this topic because, you know, social media, we often talk about like our red flags, our do's and don'ts and things like that. And as women, I feel like, you know, and I've done this before too. As women, we are very we like to have our standards. If you have, if you know, if what have you, but you know, we often compromise things with guys. Like, you know, the guys that we're with, they may not meet our standards. So we often compromise and we understand and, you know, we lower our standards and like we try to be understanding about how they can't meet our standards and they don't have the money and they don't have the maturity or they don't have this. But, you know, we focus on the potential and stuff, you know, things like that. But with him, he said, fuck it, nah, I could have married a 40-year-old bitch, but nah, they got too much, it's too much independent. No, they got kids. They know too much. They can talk back at me. They know better. This girl right here, she'll know better. They know better. She'll know better. This 19-year-old right here, she'll know better. Y'all know too much. No, I'm over here with the young blood over here. That's what he said. Basically, that's what he said. But with women, if we talk about our standards, it's just how dare us talk about how dare us as women have standards and stick to our standards? How dare us to do that? You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I got you.
So, J-Rob, how do you feel about this situation, J-Rob?
That situation, you said everything. You basically said.
Would you fuck with an 18-year-old girl?
Right now? 18, yes.
Okay.
Under 18, no. Not like that.
So if she was 17 in 9 months?
No. Nah.
But you will keep an eye on her and be like, okay, I'm gonna keep you in the archive until it's 6 months from now when you of age.
Nah, that's not that serious for me.
But you would fuck with an 18-year-old for real? Okay, I like your honesty.
Hey, only honesty, you know?
Okay.
Would you fuck with an 18-year-old?
18-year-old boy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You gonna groom him and shit?
No.
It's like, no, it's fine.
Not 18-year-old. No, nigga. You need to have your license. You need to have no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm 30 years old.
I can't see it.
I'm 30 years old. Maybe a 25-year-old nigga, but it's still, even them niggas be kind of immature. No, nigga, you need to have your license for at least at least a couple years. Fuck that. No, absolutely not.
Oh man,
yeah. Your balls gotta drop fucking with me. I don't need no nigga that balls ain't drop. It's like nah. But yeah. Child.
Oh my god.
This nigga is free. He like, fuck it. This bitch don't know better. Y'all know too much. Y'all talk back too much. Y'all make too much sense for me. I gotta go over here with a homegirl that don't know better. I can't do it. Fuck it. Hey. Child, listen. My whole thing is this: women, if you have standards, stick to it. Cause these niggas is marrying 18-year-old girls. They don't give a fuck. As soon as they hit 18-year-old, they don't give a fuck. They marrying it. So stick to your standards. Fuck it.
Stick to your guns.
Stick to your guns. For real.
Don't change.
Child.
That is wild though.
That is very wild. It's just the way that this, because the thing is like, J-Rob, men will literally do whatever they want to do and they'll use anything to rationalize it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why are you bringing God into this? Like, don't do that. We both love God. I love God. We all love God. Shit. No, stop that.
God did it. God did. God did.
But she's of age, but I just thought that was like, okay. I think it's different for men to date younger women versus women dating younger men.
I just seen an article, a 24-year-old married an 85-year-old.
Was it who, man or woman?
24-year-old woman, 85-year-old man.
But we all know what that means.
Yeah, we know. We know.
We all know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, the clock is ticking on that one too. You know what I'm saying? We all listen. Is he rich?
Oh, I ain't read it. I just saw the headline.
I'm sure he's rich.
I'm sure they've been on trips before. I'm sure.
And she swiped that Visa, that MasterCard, that whatever but she swiped them. Yeah. Anyway, that's why. Listen, I will never like. That's why I'm like. I will forever chant Megan Thee Stallion and the City Girls. I will forever chant their lyrics because, like, no, you niggas, y'all niggas will sit there and y'all will do the most fucked up shit and y'all will rationalize it. Y'all will use anything to make it make sense. Y'all will use anything to rationalize your fucked up behavior, your fucked up way of thinking.
Not all of us.
Most of y'all. I'm just saying. And then y'all bring God into it like out of nowhere.
God did.
Anywho, I just wanted to say that because I was like, what?
God
Anywho, okay. Real quick on this, I wanted to talk about Quavo and Offset and their careers since Takeoff's passing. It's not looking like they're cool right now. I guess, I don't know. It's given maybe Quavo was still kind of salty towards Offset for wanting to leave the group, and it was like that whole thing. And Offset got a really nice detailed tribute tattoo to Takeoff on his back. He had to take a portrait to Takeoff on his back. It was really well done. And I think at one point, Quality Control was blocking Offset from releasing solo music. I don't know what's going on with that right now, but I guess they're going to let him do it now. I guess Offset said something about new music on the way, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. I remember when Megan's label was trying to stop her from putting out music. But I guess what she did was she filed a restraining order on the label so then she could release music, I think. Like, I don't know, some type of legal loophole somehow. Yeah. But yeah, so 1501 tried to block her from releasing music at one point. And so she filed a restraining order on them. Because I think it was around the time it was some award show that she wanted to perform at, and they were trying to stop her from the music side of things, and so she did a restraining order on them so she could perform her music at an award show or something like that. It was something, but she did like a little loophole where she got to release her music or whatever. Right. So I don't know what's going on with Offset and that, but he announced that he's releasing music. I'm excited. Even before Takeoff's passing, I was always excited to hear Takeoff. I love Offset. Solo Offset music. Right. I think that out of all three of them, I think that he's the most versatile. I think that I enjoy watching him perform live. And I love how he can rap and he can do the melodic side of things, and I always really enjoyed Offset the most. But it's just really sad to see that I would think that, Quavo and Offset would have become closer by now and would have squashed the beef by now. But it's not looking like that. Of course things would never be the same, but it's just like I just thought that they would at least come together publicly at some point. Maybe down the line they will. I don't know. Hopefully. Quavo was releasing music right now. I don't really think he released a couple of singles. He mentioned one of the songs, Greatness. He mentioned how there's no Migos without Takeoff type thing. And then he released another song called Honey Bun. I wasn't really feeling that song like that for real. I don't know. He's putting out music right now.
I have seen.
I don't know if it's like a therapeutic thing for him. I don't know if he's like in therapy right now. But he's popping out more often because he was in that movie Praise List with Chloe. He was on the red carpet with that. Maybe he's just trying to like go out and enjoy and live his life. That's one thing that a therapist will tell you, like, go out and enjoy your life, live your life. Just try to get through it type of thing. So maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know, but. I don't know. I just think that I would want him to take his time. Quavo, I would want him to take his time before putting out songs. In my opinion, because right now it's still kind of fresh. Still, in my opinion, I just think that he's putting out music, and I feel like he should just wait. I just think he should wait. Let me what you think. What do you think about the whole thing? Yeah. Have you heard his songs?
I haven't heard them.
But you've seen him put
I've seen him put some stuff up, but I haven't heard him. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what you think about? You think he should wait to put out music, or you think he should just keep putting out shit?
Probably wait like a few months though. Like
a few months, a few more months.
a few more, yeah. Like after the summer or something.
I'm not really a fan of like rappers like putting out song.
like that?
Not too much, like because like right now with Lotto, like I noticed with Lotto, she's really putting out a lot of songs. Even because I don't know, with Lotto is kind of, I don't know what's going on with that because you know she's trying to put shit out there and it keeps missing. She's trying to put things out there and see what sticks.
Right.
But Lotto, like every other week now, she's been putting out song, remix. Like it's just like
Is
a
it
lot,
fire?
and it's kind of flopping. It's like flopping a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's just trying to put things out there and see what sticks. It's just not doing it for me right now with her. But yeah, I'm excited for Offset new music. That snippet that they put out with him and Future on it, I can't wait to hear that. But
Offset definitely always come with the with some fire.
yeah, he does. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully they can mend things. This is really sad. This whole thing is. I still can't believe he Takeoff passed away. It's crazy, right?
Still.
It's crazy. I'm like, wow, he's really not here.
Right.
Oof. All right, moving along. Okay, so Chloe released her debut album, and
Your girl Chloe.
I know my girl Chloe. Okay,
Chloe.
so here's the thing with Chloe, right? So I do like some of the criticisms because some of the criticism that she does get is constructive, but sometimes some people are just hating. But most of the things that I come across is constructive. Right. I'll say that. The album was cool. It was okay. I think that first off, her album only sold 10K the first week, which is not very good at all. I think that she released her album too soon, in my opinion. And I also feel like even if she did put the album out, I feel like the singles that she chose she did not choose the right singles, in my opinion. And it was just too soon because she doesn't like after Have Mercy and Maybe Treat Me, like she doesn't really chart like that on the Hot 100. She doesn't really chart. Right. So it's like, why put out an album right now? I think that she shouldn't have done that.
I didn't know it dropped.
See,
I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't know.
But the thing is, like, she did it was a lot of heavy promo though. She was on everybody's show. She was doing a lot of promo on it.
Right.
It was just too soon, in my opinion. And honestly, I thought, even though she's not like a new artist, even though she's been out with her sister, I felt like she should have done like a little tester EP thing first.
5 songs.
Before the album, because she put out like 5 singles. It was Have Mercy, Treat Me, Surprise, For the Night. That's like 4 songs. Only like 2 of them kind of charted a little bit, and they didn't even chart that high. So why put out a whole album? I don't agree with. I just did not agree. I don't know why. I don't know who made the call on that. I really think that she should have not put out an album yet. I really feel that way. And also the wrong singles were chosen.
Think she need a better team?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's making the decision because I know that she's eager. Like all these artists, like I know you guys are very eager for everyone to hear your music.
They are.
Very eager. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's just like, it was just too soon. And the wrong, like, why did you choose those singles? Like, Pray It Away. Why was that the first single to put out? Like, that should have been the first. It's just, that shouldn't have been it. That shouldn't have been it. I'm like, and you on Parkwood. I don't know what it is.
I don't
know what it is. And then also, some people feel like her music. First of all, I think Chloe is very talented. Like I said, I did like the album. It was cool. Some people think that she can be corny a little bit. Some people think that she can do too much. Some people think some of the parts of the album were kind of like cringy a bit. And I was like, yeah, I wonder why people feel this way. And I was talking to a friend, and because Chloe and Halle with her sister, like their music was very like eclectic and unique and angelic and just very well produced, and we all loved their music. But one of my friends was saying, like, they were like, yeah, like, when she, because Chloe and Holly, they are very hands on with their music. They write their music, produce their music, all that stuff. They were like, yeah, maybe because Holly didn't put her, it's Holly puts her input in the music too when they do music together. So it's like maybe they balance each other out. And so when Chloe does her own thing, it's kind of corny a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like imagine like I'm sure like early on with Beyonce, like I'm sure this is why I'm not, even with rappers, this is why I'm never opposed to writers or people getting help creatively, because you need people, you need to feed, you need other input,
all different perspectives too.
You need multiple perspectives because sometimes you can put out some corny shit, you can put out some like what the fuck is this type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure early on with Beyonce, like Beyonce might have wrote a song by herself. It was kind of corny, but then like the other writer was like, no, do it like this, and it was a hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if, and I'm sure I know that Chloe works with writers too, but majority of the music that she puts out is she's hands on. It's her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that Prayed Away should have not been the first single. I think that Body Do should have been a single with a video. I think that the Missy Elliott song she has is a great song. I love that song. I think that song should have been put out with a video as well. The Chris Brown song, I liked it. I think that was cool that you put that out. I think I like that one. But I think that song didn't really have a bridge to it. And one of my friends was saying like, the song is short because people attention spans are short, so it's like they want it to be commercially successful.
I always hear Usher's song. I just keep always hear Usher's song. When I hear that, I'll be like, I just think about Usher's song.
Do you like this song?
I like this song. Yeah, I always like throwbacks. So
there's no bridge to it. There's no, you know what I'm saying?
It's not memorable.
Even the video was nicely, shot and edited and stuff, but like there was no wow factor of the video. There was no, you got Chris Brown in your video. Well, give me some. I mean, y'all were being very sensual, but give me some more choreography. You got Chris Brown in your video.
Dance away.
You know what I'm saying?
Dance away. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think this is it was prematurely released. I think that Chloe. Sorry, when I talk I don't know why. When I talk a lot, my nose gets weird. I don't know.
You good?
Anyway, I just think with Chloe, I imagine, like I said, her putting out an EP first. But again, she put out 5 songs. They didn't. It was like your songs aren't charting. Why are you putting out a whole album? I don't understand why this happened. But in my mind, I wish that she would have done more live performances because I feel like she does not have enough solo live performances, in my opinion. Right now, she's on like a mini tour right now, but the album already came out. Right. But it's just like I wanted her to do more live shows, do more TV appearances, just season yourself more as a performer, as an entertainer first, and then put out the full album, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce going on tour. I'm going to see Beyonce. And of course they didn't announce the opener yet, but we all know Chloe's gonna fucking do it. Why not? Chloe's gonna open for Beyonce. We all know this. If she isn't, that's weird to me. But Chloe's gonna open for Beyonce on tour. We all know this. Why not open for Beyonce first, go on the tour, and then put the album out after the tour?
And build momentum.
You know what I'm saying? Why y'all want to sit here and blame Beyonce for not promoting the album? But it's just like.
It's not the same person. Two different people.
I mean, yeah, it would have been nice for Beyonce to poster.
2 different teams.
I know, but I mean, it would still be nice. I'm not going to blame Beyonce, but it would have been nice for her to poster. Cool, whatever. But still, either way, the album, in my opinion, should not have been out. It should not be out right now, in my opinion.
Nah, I didn't know it dropped. Like I said, I didn't know. It was no momentum.
Somebody else told me that too. They didn't know it dropped either.
There was no momentum.
And then also, like, because the thing is, like, she's in 2 movies right now that came out within a couple months apart.
Yeah.
Praise This and Swarm.
Yeah, Swarm. Yeah, I saw it.
But it's like, I mean, someone would think that, her being in 2 movies right now or 2 movies in a show right now and her putting the album out would be good for promotion. But no, I feel like it's overshadowing the music.
It is.
It's too much going on. You're in Praise This, doing a press junket for that. You're in Swarm, doing a press junket for that. Then you have the album out. No one cares about the album. They care about you getting back shots from Dancing Idris. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one cares. No one, you know what I mean? And also, like, this is the other part of the Chloe hate that I don't like. Y'all hate this girl so much. You can barely see her ass. You could barely see her ass. You could barely see her getting her back blown. So y'all were doing too much. Y'all were doing too much. Anywho,
Shout out to Chloe though.
What?
Shout out to Chloe, man.
Yeah, like I'm just like, I don't know.
Danny's gonna be your A&R manager,
right?
Sooner or later.
I'm trying. I have ideas. I'm trying. I gotta learn. I gotta get some experience in the A&R field first. But I do want to try A&Ring though.
It'd be dope.
But it's just like come on, man. And you know, when it comes to Chloe, I really love like her engagement. She engages with her. Like I love that she put out covers and she puts out photos. She interacts with her fans. She utilizes all of her resources. Mm-hmm. It's just something about it. It's just not hitting. Like it's just not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe her and Holly, her sister, maybe they should have put out another album first and then went solo. I don't know. Cause is Chloe solo right now because Holly's doing the mermaid thing right now? Is that what that is? Or
I don't know. I don't know why I don't know. Probably so though.
Because you know I've listened to Chloe and I've been listening to them since The Kids Are Alright. Or I've been listening to them heavy since The Kids Are Alright, and then the Ungodly Hour came out. But I feel like shit. Maybe they should have put out one more album together and then went solo or something. I don't know because. You know, the mass started really looking at them during the pandemic, during Ungodly Hour. Mm-hmm. So it's like people don't really know Chloe like that yet. I don't know. But I just feel like certain decisions that were made should have been made, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But who am I? Anyway, okay. Next, I want to say that. I really enjoy Ice Spice.
I told you she's gonna be good.
You think so? You didn't tell me that. You did?
I did.
When you tell me that? On the show?
Watch one of them episodes.
Yeah. You ain't say that shit.
I did.
You did?
Yep. She just got.
I really enjoy her.
And she putting the work in.
She is, and it just seems very organic to her. She just seems like a cool ass girl. She just being herself, and you know her EP is like maybe like 10 minutes long. But it's really good. Bops, bops, bops. Like all of her songs are bops. She makes fun music. She has a sound. I really like her a lot.
And she put the work in.
Yeah, I really like her a lot. And I can't wait for her to release a full album. I do think that she needs to work with her stage presence. I think that she needs to practice with her stage and her performing. Yeah. But other than that, I really enjoy her music. Her music's fun. I love that she has a distinct look. I always talk about how I hate how all the girls look the same. Right? And, you know, she has a distinct look. She's wearing her natural hair. You know, she has a distinct look, a distinct sound. And then also, Nicki Minaj hopped on one of her songs, Princess Diana. Yeah. And she also signed like a distribution partnership with Nicki Minaj's label. Mm-hmm. And I think I enjoy that. And I hope that this doesn't turn into something that's like drama down the line, you know what I'm saying?
Hope not.
But I do like this Ice Spice Nicki Minaj link up, and this is actually you know what Nicki Minaj was talking about when it came to, you know, how the other girls will get upset that, you know, they didn't get a feature from Nicki Minaj. They will be pressed about getting a feature, and you know it's like, what can you do for me type shit? Like, why? Like this feature, I'll make you look good, but what can you do for me?
It's business.
And it was at one point, Nicki Minaj was on her Queen radio show, and you know, it was during the time when like all the girls were upset about how like, oh, you know, Nicki Minaj didn't give me a feature. She gave that girl a feature, not me. You know, it was a whole big drama around that. And you know, she was just like, you know, what can you do for me? How can we both make money? How can we both benefit from this? Like, come to me with a business deal or a business idea or something.
Exactly.
Like, come to me with that. The
average person don't understand that, but
you know what I'm saying? But you see, with this, Ice Spice was like, go ahead, here, go ahead, have it, have the song here. Like, and she signed a partnership with her with the song. Nicki Minaj on the song with her doing a remix and then reciting the chorus with her too. It's like it's a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, this in life, you just can't expect someone to always do something for you because you want it or because they owe you something because you're in this field.
Nobody owes nobody nothing.
No.
Nobody owes nobody shit.
And it's just, and then also it's not genuine. Like, you want someone to do something for you to give you a look. What can you do for them? What can you do for them?
That's the key.
Seriously.
All people who own businesses and all that, that's the key.
Right.
Artists and everything. That's the key.
Right.
What can you do?
But yeah, I enjoy that. Anywho, two more things. Two more of my faves. Megan Thee Stallion is back. She's popping out. She lost some weight. She looks great. She has new hair. She's doing like the bushy kinky look right now. I love it. I'm excited for new Megan music. In my mind, in a perfect world, I wanted her to do like a Traumazine Deluxe, but she may end up just doing a whole new album. But yeah, I wanted her to do a Traumazine Deluxe because I wanted her to like do a deluxe with new songs addressing the whole trial and things like that. But whatever. I'm sure she's probably gonna put out a whole new album, a whole new fresh album. She's in a whole new era right now, so whatever. But I'm really excited for her. I think that I really enjoy Megan Thee Stallion because I think that she is a very talented rapper. I think that she is an amazing performer. For her to be a rapper, and perform like that. I love her stage presence. I love her live performance. I just love her as a performer and as a rapper. So I really feel like someone like her, I really feel like she is important to music in my opinion. Like I love, like what other rap girl do you see on stage like really giving full out choreography, really giving it the way she does? Like all the rap girls, they try to give you a 8 count, but like she does it like effortlessly.
Right.
She's a really good performer, in my opinion. Besides Doja Cat. Doja Cat's a really good girl too. She's next on my list. But yeah, like I'm excited for Megan Thee Stallion. And I want her to diss all you niggas that had something to say about her while she was gone. In my opinion. Diss all them bitches. Diss all them niggas. Diss everybody. I want her to put out some freestyles. Before we put the album out, put out some more freestyles. I love Megan's freestyles.
Drop them freestyles.
Drop them freestyles, girl.
Drop those freestyles.
Last on my list, I want to say that Doja Cat is also one of my favorite artists.
That's your girl.
I think that I tweeted this the other day. I said that people need to realize that Doja Cat is very important to music, in my opinion. Like she is one of the greatest talents in our generation, in my opinion. She can sing, dance, rap. Yep. She has a personality. She can act. All that shit. You know what I'm saying?
She's been that way forever.
She's an icon. Like, she's polarizing to me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Doja Cat is very important to music, in my opinion. She's like, who doesn't like Doja? Really?
It's only one Doja.
I would say that, when it comes to Doja, people doing it like Doja, I will say this, though. I will say that Doechii is also very talented. But I think that we need to let go of colorism and things like that because Doechii is talented enough to be up there with Doja Cat, in my opinion. And I feel like she's coming out with more music, and I love her, and I love how she's performing more too, Doechii. So I'm excited to see how her career plays out. But if y'all don't give her the same recognition that y'all give Doja Cat, it's colorism. I'm sorry, because Doechii is just as talented. And she could be up there with Doja Cat, in my opinion. But Doja Cat put out a remix of Kill Bill, and it was given very much like it reminded me of Eminem's Stan.
Oh yeah.
The whole narrative, the whole storytelling narrative type thing. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think Kill Bill might be number 1 next week on the Billboard, so maybe that's why they did that. But I will say this, though. I wish that more remixes. This is why I love when Beyonce remixes things. I wish that remixes were actual remixes. I don't want you to add a verse and then oh, that's it. No, give me a fresh new song at this point. Actually remix the song.
Like Diddy. Bad Boy.
Yeah.
We invented the remix.
Yeah. Anywho. J-Rock doing the Diddy Bop in the background. Anyway, okay. Well, that's it for me for the hot topics. For the topics of the pop topics or whatever. Music. The music side of things. Tyler the Creator released the deluxe version of "Call Me If You Get Lost" with he has like 8 new songs on it, I think. I love Dogtooth. It's on repeat in my car. I love the SZA Kill Bill Doja Cat remix. And then Ice Spice and Nicki. I love that one. And I've never really listened to anything else that's new at the moment. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I heard a lot of fucking music lately.
Yeah, right. I can't think of any. There's so much that came out. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, lastly, Snowfall finale happened.
I ain't see that one yet.
You didn't see it?
Not the last episode.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for J-Rob, but I will say this.
But
I wish that the ending... I mean, I understand. People were like, oh, what did you expect? Like, the ending was great, whatever. But in my opinion, the ending was cool. Like, I feel like everyone's really talented. Everyone, you know, did a great job wrapping up the show. I just feel like, in my opinion, I feel like the ending could have went out with more of a bang. But that's just my opinion. But I do enjoy the show. I think that it was beautifully concluded. And yeah. Anywho, I'm watching Power as well. I love Power. I'm enjoying Power right now. Spoiler alert. Lauren's not dead. I didn't see it coming. Everybody else said they saw it coming. I didn't see it coming. Whatever. Well, I'm just ready to see how this plays out. And I have a feeling that one of the main characters are going to die. Is going to die. I don't know. But yeah. Anywho, and then I'm watching Bel-Air. That's kind of cool still. Yeah, that's what I'm watching right now.
Okay.
Yeah. You watch anything?
I still gotta watch Power.
The original one?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding?
Say it every almost every episode.
But Power Book 2 is really good. Like I feel like Tariq and all they're really performing. Like Method Man. I love how Method Man and Mary J, they're all doing a great job. Mm-hmm. You know, we talk about how Damson Idris is a great actor. We saw him blossom into a really great actor. But let's talk about Woody McClain. He plays Kane on Power. He's a very talented rapper. He's a very talented actor. Mm-hmm. And you know, he ad-libs a lot of his lines on that show, come to find out. But yeah, I'm excited to see how Power plays out. It's one of my favorite shows on TV. I'm still watching All American as well. Yeah, nothing too exciting right now. But, yeah, that's all for me.
Okay. I'm going to have to check some of those out.
We'll see if you actually do that. Anyway. Okay, guys, so that's all for me. This episode of Heard the Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. I'm available on all podcast streaming platforms. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on YouTube, HER_D, the podcast. Like, share, tell a friend, all those good things. And I'm out. Bye.